right. Hey y'all. So I'm here tonight with another story. I just love my stories. I know you love them too. Um, but I asked a friend for a song. A friend suggested a song, JoJo Lonely Hearts. And I know people love JoJo. I think she's great. I just, I never really listened to her just because I just didn't. But anyways, I listened to the song Lonely Hearts, and the song basically talks about, it tells a story of like someone being involved with someone and realizing like, you know what? I'd rather be lonely than be with you. Because I know me being by myself or being lonely, I know I won't fuck myself up. I know I won't break my heart. I won't do all the shit that you do. So, like, I'd rather be alone. And this is my interpretation. Somebody else might interpret it different, but whatever. This is what I'm saying. And so, Lonely Hearts Won't Break. JoJo was onto something because dating out here in this world is crazy. And I'm like, you right. I'd rather be alone because y'all gonna put me through some bullshit. And it made me think about this story, and the story happened. It was like a couple months ago. Looking back on it now, it's hilarious. In the moment, the shit wasn't right. So I had met someone some months ago, and we talked. And it was good energy. We were both Scorpios, so you know what that means. And like it was good. Things were good. And there were a lot of red flags. Not a lot, but there were a few red flags, such as, oh, I just got out of an 8-year relationship or whatever. So I'm like, stupid. Like, you're setting yourself up for me. You're setting yourself up. But of course, I don't listen. So let's go. Let's go for it. Because it just feels, it's fun. Let me have some fun. And if you know anything about me, it's hard for me to just have some fun. Like, I'm a feeler, I have emotions, so I get into shit. And so things were cool. We were hanging out, whatever. And then, we're in the season of coronavirus. So you hit me up and be like, oh, I got COVID. So I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, are you all right? Trying to check up on you. I keep moving this damn camera, my bad. Trying to check up on them, and I think like one point, 2 weeks that went by, I hadn't heard anything, and finally I heard something back. I'm doing okay. I finally am well enough to go home, whatever. And then maybe 2 or 3 texts after that, and then dark. It just goes completely dark. And so, excuse me, I get a text a couple days later from a sister saying, just letting you know so-and-so's in the hospital, stable condition, whatever. So I'm like, oh shit, COVID came back or whatever. And so I let a couple weeks go by, send a text, hey, how you doing? You good? No response. Okay. Cool, it's fine. Maybe a few days later, maybe a week later, I don't know. I wasn't blowing the phone up, but I was trying to check up. Hey, you all right? You good? Nothing. So, what do I think? Oh my God, COVID done took them out. You are dead. I'm thinking you're dead. So I have a whole mental funeral for this motherfucker. And I'm really torn up inside because I'm like, oh, I really like them. And like, that could have been something. And like, you just dead. Like, how you just die? Like, it was very sad. It was a sad moment for me. And me, like, I couldn't live with the fact that you were dead. So I need to dig up. I need to do some inspecting and figure out if you dead or not. So Facebook, search the name, and the page is private. So I couldn't see nothing. But I love how y'all tag your family members on your profiles. So I tagged the cousin, and I look, and the cousin had a status 2 days ago or something, and you liked it. So you're alive, you little bit. You're alive. And here I am fucking mourning the loss of a loved one. And you're fucking alive. Like, Excuse me, my IKEA cups. I thought they were cute, but they're too small. But I'm mourning the loss of someone, and you're alive, and you just ghosted me. Like, for what? Now, granted, okay, you had COVID, you're in the hospital. Maybe you just had a crazy emotional time. You just need to step away. Maybe. I get it. No, I don't. Because you could at least text somebody back and be like, hey, ABC, whatever. I can get that. But why y'all be ghosting people? I really want to understand, because I just don't get it. And it's not just like we text for 2 days and then I dip. No, it's like you get really involved with somebody and like on a certain level, and then all of a sudden you just Houdini and you just gone. Why? Help me out. Y'all ever been ghosted? Help me out. Help me understand. Ghosters, Caspers, all the Caspers out there, help me understand. Why do y'all ghost?